Hi there, I'm Nati Montella. I'm your language expert, and I am here to talk to you about why is it so hard to understand some native speakers or most native speakers of English. And basically, it's because we do something that is called reductions. You may or may not have heard of this before. I'm doing it right now when I'm recording the video. It is impossible not to reduce your words when you're speaking English because English is a stress-timed language, and that's why this happens. It is one of 6 languages on earth that is stress-timed, so it's not very common, and chances are you're learning in a language and speaking and thinking normally in your mother language, which is probably not a stress-timed language. So we have a solution. You can learn the reduction rules. There are some reductions that are considered casual, and I'll get into that in a later video. They really aren't as casual as people think. They're very, very much used even in the business world. But today we're going to look at the 3 basic rules. This is your intro video to really understand how does this work. So number 1, if you have a word like have, and it ends in an E, but when you go have, your last sound is actually a V. So you're going to take this consonant anytime you have a consonant, and if the next word starts with that same consonant sound, so have, and this is all, like I said, not by reading it because you can see that E, but going by your pronunciation. So have, that V sound. The next word, Valentine's, right? Like Dia de San Valentino, Valentine's. This starts with a V as well. So we're going to take these, and instead of saying have Valentine's, like do you have Valentine's Day cards? So have Valentine's, and you're going to hear it like that. Have Valentine's. So when you say it, you're really taking these words, and instead you normally want to put pauses in between, even in between the syllables, and not in English. You're going to take them and do you have Valentine's Day cards? Have Valentine's, have Valentine's. When you see this, try to repeat it because then you can incorporate it into your speech. Not only will you understand native speakers better, but you'll also be able to do it yourself. Let's take look at our 2 next rules, and our 2 next rules have to do with vowels. So we have the word go. Okay, so you're not looking at the G. That is not the beginning of, or it's the beginning, not the end of the word. And when we say go, O is the last sound, vowel sound, vocales. And then we have, okay, go on, like continue, okay? Now when I say this, I'm probably not gonna say go on. Nope, I'm going to say go on, go on, go on. And so I'm going to take these together, go on, like it's one word. Now what happens if I have a consonant after that? Okay, go now, go now. These are also going to stick together. So you know every time you have a vowel, they're going to stick together. These 2 words become one word. And here's the thing, as you start to notice reductions, you'll notice that we can do many, many reductions in a row, sometimes 3 or 4, or sometimes not, depending on the speaker. That will be covered in future videos. For now, go out into the world, explore reductions, and find your own examples and try them out. Thank you so much for joining me.